So I wanted to do a channel shout out. It's rare that I do channel shout outs, but this chick deserves one. Her name is Dr. Uh, Namdripad. I'm sorry, Rajsree Namdripad. She's a medical doctor. She's board certified in internal and integrative medicine. She graduated top of her class from Northeastern Ohio Medical University. She did her residency at Northwestern University of Chicago. She has extra training in gastroenterology, and she is trained by the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine. So why am I doing this channel shout out? Well, honestly, because I watched many of her videos. I decided to comment on one, and she was nice enough to tell me how much it meant to her that I commented on her video. The videos are excellent. This is the thing that people don't understand about anti-aging medicine or age management medicine or biological gerontology or juventology or whatever the heck you want to call it. The laboratory says things, okay? It can tell us things, but it doesn't tell us how to integrate these things into reality to get real results with real people. This is one of the reasons I'm such a big fan of the Seventh-day Adventist lifestyle. It's one of the few ways that actually we know essentially promotes longevity. Okay, we know that the Seventh-day Adventist lifestyle, for whatever reason, regardless of what race you are, regardless of what what other factors they may be, it tends to increase lifespan, whether you're black or Asian. That's why they're so cool to study the Adventists, is because whether you're black or Asian or white or etc., it tends to show that it extends lifespan. Black Adventists are healthier than regular white people, which is interesting because it shows a lot of the issues are dietary, which isn't surprising because if you consider it, most cancers are caused by lifestyle, whether it's smoking or poor eating habits, like a lot, obviously high meat consumption causes colon cancer, okay, and high smoking causes lung cancer, bladder cancer, etc. And the Adventist lifestyle reduces these things to almost nothing. So that explains a lot of it. The lifestyle does work. Now, of course, she's not actually that into this Seventh-day Adventist lifestyle, I don't think. But I looked over a lot of her videos, the ones on mitochondrial health. She talks about the supplementations that you need to be taking to have healthy mitochondria. She talks about a lot of things that are very important. The need for exercise, why it's important to get a half hour of exercise every day, why it's important to put forth the effort to basically increase your mitochondria, to increase mitogenesis, meaning the replication of mitochondria, which will increase your production of ATP, which is the universal current, the energy currency in the body. I mean, this chick knows what she's talking about. It's not like this is some layman like myself talking about it. But the important thing is, as I said, she is a real doctor that practices anti-aging medicine. And this is another reason I like Dr. Jeffrey Life. I think that it's important for us to remember that a lot of these practices, whether it's like Dr. Life's protocols or a lot of the anti-aging protocols that we're finding from scientists like Dr. David Sinclair, Walter Longo, etc., a lot of these things are easily implemented in our everyday lives if we know how to implement them. Like the Seventh-day Adventist lifestyle is easily implemented. It just takes time to get used to it. But it's an easily implemented lifestyle. Just like the concepts promoted by Dr. Jeff Lifer, relatively easy once you get... It's all a matter of effort and time. That's what people don't understand. I've gone over this in previous videos where people will be like, well, I couldn't possibly meditate for an hour, but you could watch TV for an hour. I couldn't possibly walk for an hour a day, but you could watch TV for an hour. Or you could talk on the phone for an hour. Or you could text for an hour. Or you could be on social media for an hour. So the thing is, like, and I pointed this out in a couple of videos of mine, it's a matter of time and effort. A lot of people would like to say, oh, I could never afford $300 of supplements every 6 months. But you probably pay more than that in Starbucks coffee, or more than that in alcoholic beverages, or more than that in other things. Your phone bill is probably more than that. My point is, it's a matter of taking your priorities and looking at them, weighing them out, and seeing how to implement these anti-aging strategies. And what makes her especial is the fact that she is a medical doctor. What she says is not necessarily medical advice. Like I say in every one of my videos, nothing I say is medical advice. I'm not a medical professional, and don't take medical advice from people on YouTube. But the thing is, with her, she is a doctor. Now, she probably would still say, don't take what she's saying on the videos as medical advice. I don't know. I'm not her. But the fact of the matter is, she actually is a doctor. So she implements these things in patients. Kind of like when I was talking about Dr. Atkins, and how Dr. Atkins and Dr. What's his face? Oh my gosh, Dr. Joel Fuhrman. You should start looking at doctors. A lot of people like to look at these scientists like Walter Longo and David Sinclair, which are fine. They're fine. That's where we're getting a lot of the basic science from. But when you really look at who's implementing these things to change people's lives, like if you look at Dr. Atkins or Dr. Joel Fuhrman, they're at the opposite end of the spectrum, people would think on the surface, but they're really not. If you read the Atkins Age-Defying Diet and you read the works of Dr. Joel Fuhrman, they're not really at the opposite ends of the spectrum. I do think Dr. Fuhrman promotes a protein-deficient lifestyle, but I mean, the thing is, it's important to understand that the physician, the clinician, is where these therapies are actually becoming therapies and not just ideas in a laboratory. And that's all for this video. Oh yeah, in the description, I'm going to leave a link to her YouTube channel, to a playlist on mitochondrial health, gut health, etc. And I'm going to leave links to certain videos that I found uniquely helpful. And I'm going to leave a link to her practice in, I believe it's California, Fullerton, California. And that's all for this video.